Hello and welcome to Riverbend Springs. We're now in March. We actually jumped ahead a month. I came in last month and it was absolutely raining, and it rained for the whole day. So couldn't do anything, so we skipped ahead instead because it was a complete waste. So I didn't want to bore you with nothing really. Couldn't do anything. It was just too muddy. Everything was bad. There was no contracts. So we skipped ahead a month. Hence why we are now in March. Now we can actually do stuff. We have actually got things to do. We can actually get our new field planted, which is going to be our top job for the day. The grass, just looked at the grass and that, and it isn't quite there yet to be cut. So we can't do that as yet. Our harvest, our field of canola, a long way off, very long way off at the moment. So got to wait for that. That's still quite a few months. We'll have a look once we get down to the field. I think we've still got another 3 or 4 months before that's ready. Probably just what we're going to plant today will be ready before that. And canola seems to be definitely one of the longer crops. So we will remember that and bear that in mind in future. It is handy if you've got, I suppose, numerous fields, you know, and you can plant that, and then you don't have to worry about it. Then the faster growing crops you can get in between, you manage to do in between type thing. So it does have its advantage, it does have its place, I should say. But we aren't going to. I think we are planting oats today. I think that is the only crop we can plant at this time of year. We are running seasons, so, and we do have seasons activated, so we'll can only plant when is correct time of year. Oops, a bit bumpy. I'm planting a root crop in that field. But this is ours on the left. This is our field, the newest member. Right, let's have a quick look. Let's see what we can plant. We're in March. Yep, oats. It is oats, peas, potatoes, no, spinach, sugar beet, sugar cane, sunflowers. Unfortunately, because of the header we've got, we can only do oats. We don't have the header to do any sunflowers, and quite expensive. That's about 30k, I think, top of my head. Oats. So oats is what we're going to be planting today, and that will be ready in July. Whereas canola, which we planted last August, will be ready in July as well this year. So July is going to be a busy month. So let's select oats on our planter. Wheat, barley, oats. There we go. We do have hopefully enough seed. Don't know. Oh, we do have. I don't know whether that's going to show anything. I don't think it does. We've got precision farming activated as well, which I do like. Precision farming, I think that is a good add-on. I think we will have to fertilise after this. If we start, it shouldn't take long. No, let's not do anything. You can sort of like see where we've been. Yeah, it's like see more better. You see, like, it's like better from overhead. Once we get started, it's sluggish. This, I don't know why. Anyway, we do have enough horsepower. Or I think we might be borderline horsepower wise, but We've used this before and I've definitely done more than 4 mile an hour. It was raining earlier. It's definitely struggling, isn't it? Don't know why. It's a bit unusual. Do have to be mindful of that tree stump, so we'll cut across so we don't hit it. I know we're picking up speed. That's a bit strange, isn't it? This is just a severely boggy part of the field, I don't know. I seem a bit... don't know whether that adds to it or not. If you do have rain, whether that then makes that little bit of field a bit more boggy as such. It's certainly going faster in this bit. 8 mile an hour now. Strange. Obviously, if you do know and you can explain it, please let me know. I don't know. A little bit stumped on that one. I'd like to, in my head, I'll put it down to the fact is that we've had some rain and it's a bit boggy, and that's why that was the case. That's why you could only go about 2-3 mile an hour. Right. This isn't the biggest field, obviously, but for us, it's a good size. It's definitely big enough for the equipment. I mean, we've got quite a large seeder which we picked up in the sale. Harvester we got cheap. I'll say cheap. It's still quite expensive, but it's not the biggest harvester. So this is just the perfect size field, I think, for that. It's like, go around a couple of times. We'll pretty much hit, I think, with this planter. Or seeder, sorry. This is a seeder, not a planter. Seeder are the ones that do the root crops. Saying that, I think the seeder are the ones that do soybeans as well. Well, planters do soybeans, so. Bit confusing calling them 2 different names. That's not too bad. I mean, the weather today, overcast all day, so I think there's rain later, but much later. So we should be okay today. So you got the variable seed rate on the top left hand corner. I'm assuming that is high. Yeah. Saying that, they don't seem to be going down too fast, which is good. Oh, we're nearly done. It's oh, we didn't. Oh, we got to do tram lines, weren't we? We didn't activate it. I forgot. Well, we'll have to do that next time. I'm not quite sure whether tram lines would benefit. I've heard a few people not found that they are that good. I think we should Maybe next time that we plant something, we should run in tram lines just to see, and then come to our own conclusion on whether they are a good idea, a good addition or not. I think there's probably more beneficial on larger fields, maybe. On smaller fields, I don't know. I mean, you can still use like narrow tyres to negate any kind of crop damage, so yeah, I don't know whether that'll be beneficial or not. No. Right, so that is the field planted. Whoops. Okay. So what have we got? Well, we can see bottom right hand corner, pH is good, nitrogen bad. Let's have a look on our map. Zoom in. Okay. Soil, hotspots, no, farmland, create jobs, active workers, precision farming. Here we go. Right, start at the beginning, soil type, yeah. pH level. Well, that's saying that's good. I suppose it all depends which part of the field you stand in. But the left hand side seems to be more green, so the pH is higher, so. Nitrogen. Nitrogen is saying it's bad. Is that because it needs more nitrogen or not? I'm not quite sure that oats need a lot of nitrogen, or I suppose we can find out. We can, obviously the bit that we ploughed is red, so that's very low. That's so perhaps oats do need a lot of nitrogen. There's one way of finding out, isn't there? Let's go and grab the sprayer or spreader, and we'll put some fertilizer on, and then we can see. Okay, so we've got our spreader. Let's have a look. Let's see what we are. Right, so top left we've got the application. Let's make sure it's on automatic. No, it's on automatic, which is good. So it will put down automatically how much it needs rather than us having to set up. Right, bottom left we have our little mini map, and that should change to a better colour or more appropriate. Oh, I didn't think so. Oh, there is some going on. There is some. It's a lot wider than I think this is. Like, it's hard to see exactly how wide the spread is, but it is quite wide, I know that. Should be able to... no? Oh, there we go. Oh, looks like it turns off there, doesn't it? But the dirt is still... the soil. Still looking like it's been applied. It's not going down. So perhaps it is a case of there we go, a little bit comes out there. And then it'll turn off. Obviously this is a good nitrogen bad. So if that's nitrogen bad, unless it's bad as in the other way, like there's too much. That shouldn't do, because if you look by the graph at top left. Oh, I see. No, it is bad. That is bad because it's too much. Yes, of course it is, because the red line is where we're at and the flag is where it has to be. So we have got too much nitrogen in the soil for oats. I believe I'm reading that correctly. Whereas if we go into this bit where it's red on the little mini map, it doesn't actually say. The fertilizer is going down. That's so let's have a look, see if this explains it a bit more. No, it doesn't. Well, that's a bit of a strange one, isn't it? It's got to be because it's too high, isn't it? Right. I'm assuming that. Whether it's right or wrong, I'm not sure. If we leave it at that, it don't take that long to grow, so that's the good thing. Is that we'll be able to see fairly quickly, within a few months, exactly what the implication is, and interesting to see if we planted oats again, whether will that take out nitrogen, oats, or does that add to it? I'm pretty sure soybeans need, I think that's the only one I can really remember from using precision farming last time. Well, I think soybeans prefers low nitrogen. I think wheat and that need like high nitrogen, I believe. That's why I would have thought oats would have needed high. I mean, I don't know. That raises more questions than it does answers, doesn't it? Well, that's I'm afraid I do not know. That has thrown me a bit, that has. If someone knows the answer to it, or can definitely if they can explain it, then that'd be great. A little bit stumped. Oh well. You live and learn, as they say, don't they? You know. We all like learning. Right. Well, anyway. The field is planted. Jobs are good in there. Well, I don't know if the job is a good one or not, actually, to be honest. Could be. May not be, though. I guess. Right, what we would do next is we're going to sell some goat's milk, because I think that is, if I'm not mistaken, I think the price is pretty good at the minute, so I would double check. Where are we? Goat milk. Goat milk, yeah, that's fairly high. Not the that's not too bad actually. 860. Yeah, I think that's a good time. We can get that sold. Take the weight off the front. I think we can take the 2 pallet. We can just take them down using the fork, using the forks. That's probably the way that we'll do it. I think we can get to. Oh, I don't know. I'm starting to question myself now. I think we probably might be better off using the trailer. Oh, we could do some fuel anyway, so. Where we go? Where we go? Where we go? Got a big old. No, I think we might use the forks to push them off, actually. Yeah, a little bit confused at the moment. Let's get the forks. We have got the forks on here, not the grabby dabby thing. See if we can like lift and push these off. Might have to shift the trailer a little bit. Might do spin it around in front. That might be the play here. It might be easier that way if we spin it around. And then if we like do it there, and then we can just push straight off. I think that's the. Oh, and they both went into the sawmill, which is good. There we go. Right, let's go and get the goat milk. Let's go and get the goat's milk. I don't think the wool is a good price at the moment. We've got quite a bit of wool. I think we need to rebalance our sheep and goats, or we get 2 separate pens. Get another pen for goats or sheep. Because we're not getting much milk, are we? But we're getting a lot of wool. What have we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 pallets there of wool, and we got another 1 and 1 on its way. So we've got 7, potentially nearly 8 pallets. Yeah, we have cut the grass once, we're just waiting for it to grow so we can cut it again. Whoa, that's a bit bumpy. A little bit bumpy. See if we can scoot along the fence. Get this one. Oh god. Oh, there's miles away there. And yep. Good grief, that is. Whoop. God, nearly lost it. Nearly lost it. Whoop. A little bit. I forgot how bumpy it gets. Right, let's tie these down. Well, sort of. Yeah, it's like I imagine that they are tied down. Right, drop these in at the dairy. That's where we need to go. We need a bridge across the river, but right here. Oh, we can make a bridge. That'd be quite cool, wouldn't it? Build one across. Right. Let's get these delivered. If you saw that the camera jumped, it was because I sneezed. I do apologise. It's didn't mean for the camera to jump about a bit. Yeah, bit of an uncontrollable sneeze at that time. Right, got some fuel, so we're all good there. I think it says about repair. I don't know whether that's the tractor or the actual. Oh, where are you going? Oh, okay. Let's see if our tractor needs repairing while we're down here. Morning. Right. No, we're not too bad actually. We'll repair it anyway. 568. Yeah, that's fine. Morning. He doesn't talk much, do they? Could at least, you know, acknowledge me. That'd be nice. Right. Pop across the train tracks. I think it's, was it 8,000 something, 4,000 litres? It should be pretty good. There we go, 14,538. Environmental score of 156. Quite sure how that works on. Was it grass field maybe? I don't know. Or just that is that overall you get an it's like an overall environmental score, and then you get rewarded accordingly. Probably overall. That's what your score is. The higher the score, the more reward, as such. Makes sense? Oh, just seen a sign there. Stars for off-road and hybrid. Ah, this is Ford, isn't it? Available June the 3rd. Plains and Prairies pack. Yeah, Ford. That'd be exciting. Quite like some of the old Ford tractors. That looks like an older one. Might be something to keep an eye out for. Definitely, definitely one I will be having a look at. I do have the season pass, so I'll get that automatically, which is cool. Right, I'll tell you what. Oh, we could do. We've got a bit of time left while we're here. I mean, they are still 1 ton. That's a bit smaller. We cut it into quarters. We'll still borderline. As we're here, we got these chunks that we couldn't move last time because they, the old grippy thing, the forks doesn't go round it. Let's go there. They're a bit thick, aren't they? Let's see if this is a bit more manageable. 148 kilos, which we can pick up. And there we go. Now the other bit. No, that's 300. So if we cut that in half, we should be good to go. Well, as we're driving past, we got the trailer. We might as well cut one up and get it delivered to our sawmill. No, a little bit off centre, off thingy. Do that bit we can, that bit we can't. Just a little bit too big. What we got? Yeah. Come on. Come on. There we go. Would be nice if Giants could fix this the issue with trees and things, wouldn't it? So a little bit more, bit of a better way of doing it. Because the current system, I do not think works very well at all. I don't know what would replace it or what you could do. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a game developer or anything, but I do know what works and what doesn't. A bit like the pallets. It's another thing that they need to work on. Is the pallets moving about on their own a lot of the time. I had that issue on the other map that I'm playing at the moment. It's oh, it's frustrating when pallets move, start getting a life of their own and moving about everywhere on the trailer. And you get the jiggly ones that jump about. You know, if you've dealt with pallets in any shape, way or form, you know exactly what I mean. Well, I can't say that's... I mean, they must have noticed it. I mean, the guys, I believe, play the game at least, don't they? So they must have come across it. You know, and it does make me wonder. Anyway, that's enough of me babbling on and mooning about that. That's one of the stumps cleared anyway. So we'll see if we can drop these off straight away into the sawmill. Might be able to fit these in. We scoot along there. Whoop. Without taking out that. No, not yet. Obviously full with those other logs. Right, well, I think that is as much as we can do for the day. We made a bit of money anyway. We're back up to, well, I'll say back up. We're up to 33,000, which is good. There's plenty of wood now coming into the sawmill, so that's pretty full. Got a couple of wood beams, planks, long. We aren't making any planks short at the moment, so you don't really need them at the moment. I don't think the museum needs them, so we're okay. The furniture makers are making furniture slowly. So it's making some nice little flat packs. We've got one that's ready, one on the way. Planted the field, sort of done the fertilising bit. What else? Yeah, that is it. There's no contracts at the moment. I did have a look. A tree update. Let's have a tree update on our growing trees, the slowest growing trees anywhere in the world. Yeah, they look exactly the same as the day I planted them. Yep, fantastic, eh? I bet if I planted some more, they'd probably grow faster than these ones. Might have to soon. Once we get these two trees out, we'll plant some more. The idea was to have this as a bit that's like a tree plantation. That seems like going to grow old and grey before they grow. We'll see. You never know. I might have a growth spurt at some point. Well, that's it for today. A little bit of a shorter one today. We didn't do much. We've done a bit of planning, raised more questions than anything about precision farming, I suppose. I don't know what the situation is at the moment, if there's any issues. It'll be interesting to see what happens there. But I think it's because the fertiliser level, the nitrogen level is too high. But we will see. Well, thanks again for watching. If you've made it this far, much appreciated. Drop a like if you do, or have enjoyed it. It does help, but thank you very much again. And hopefully I'll see you tomorrow, maybe. Yeah, would be. See you then.